Welcome to those of you just tuning in. We're in the second inning
Leading
here
off
with nobody
for the
out.
Nationals, the second baseman.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question. But today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not going to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
In now, Joe Ross, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Now the 0-1. And he popped him up. Hernandez has a play, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 7.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. Soto looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box, Nick Pivetta.
Batting 9.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So one away in the inning, and with that we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with a sinker. Strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Eaton. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's 1 for 5. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Harper swings and sends a ball well hit out to right. And gone up into the second deck.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Dozier is under it, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nationals 2. Stepping up now, Trey Turner. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 5 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Turner, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
One away now in the Washington third, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Ripped toward the gap in right. On his way to second is Eaton. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Line drive to center field. Herrera is there, 2 gone. And he's safe. Ready now, Juan Soto. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .375 hitter who's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Eaton on third with 2 out. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, Dero, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 2 hit. Into the box, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Number 5.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Williams, a native Texan. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Hit in the air to left. Soto sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Odubel Herrera. And it's fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Dozier. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Brian Dozier.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Hard on the ground toward short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Striding into the box, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. They've gotten their hits in deep
Now
counts.
batting.
They've gotten their
The right
hits in
fielder.
early counts.
Howard.
This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's Howie Kendrick as he lines it out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the
pitcher,
second
number
out.
41.
So it's a
Joe
runner at first with 2 gone.
Ross.
And up next, it'll be the pitcher, Joe Ross. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Deaver,
The
you're
batter,
talking
number
about
7.
frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This
ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The center fielder, number 2.
In now is Adam Eaton. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Nationals lead it 4-3. Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Maikel Franco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto moves over. He's got it 1 away. So here now's the pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
0-2.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And now he'll get into scoring position
Now
with 2 away.
The second baseman, Cesar.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double.
Oh, and he misses it. Here's Bryce Harper now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his third RBI and ties things up.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a great approach all game. Tied the ball game up with his third RBI knock, and he's looking for more.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Up next will be Nick Williams. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Hendrick racing back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Home half of the 5th coming up. Phillies lead this one 9-4. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double. Juan Soto to the plate now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Harper's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Diving in, Brian Dozier. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to.
Stepping in, Maikel Franco comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And Ross throws a breaking ball to freeze him up and catch him looking.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Uh-oh, he missed it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Dozier has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Kurt Suzuki. He singled his last time up.
The catcher.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Herrera's there. He's got it one away. Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Victor Robles will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Victor Robles.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Number 58.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Herrera, and this one bounds around against the wall. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Williams is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Sean Doolittle comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Sean Doolittle.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. His career line with Doolittle. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Bryce Harper will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Eaton makes the catch. Here comes the runner from 3rd. In to score, the runner from 3rd.
The first baseman, number 7.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Ready on 0-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. So striding in, Nick Williams. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fouled away. Doolittle pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. Tommy Hunter will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Tommy Hunter.
Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is hit hard to the right side. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. And they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing across. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Line drive to center field. Eaton has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7.
Standing in, Maikel Franco. His career line with Doolittle. He's a .333 hitter. Throw gets him 2 down. Andrew McCutchen will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Soto. And that retires the side.
Now pitching for Philadelphia.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. This one's down to third. Franco has it. And there's 1 away. Now Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's just 2 for 9. On the ground to third. Franco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. Michael Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for Washington. Number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there, and that ends the inning. Justin Miller enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
0-2, here it is. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. And now Bryce Harper. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. The 0-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Bryce Harper goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at. David Robertson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
David
digging in, Adam Eaton. He'll be the one to start things out against David Robertson, who tries to close the door in this one. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting,
At the plate, Anthony Rendon. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
The left fielder,
so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Zimmerman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the ninth inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Roll, is to get that 1, 2, 3 ninth inning. 2 base hits in a row right now. This is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the ninth inning, and this is...
And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's a 4. .17 hitter. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He scores, and the Nationals have tied it. We're all square at 10 runs apiece.
Boy, D-Roll, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Victor Arano takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings.
Number 64.
Howie Kendrick will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Slow roller left side. Well, he has some trouble with it. Wilmer Difo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 1, Wilmer Difo.
toward center. Herrera is there now to put this one away for the... Max Scherzer takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. At the plate, JT Realmuto. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 3 base hits in 36 at-bats. He also has 1 home run.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Now at the plate, Nick Williams. He went deep back in the 5th. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2. Popped straight up. Scherzer is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Counts even at 2. The pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Trey Turner. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. From the stretch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Williams, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now batting, Adam Eaton. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So digging in now, Anthony Rendon. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Shot toward right center. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
11-10 is the end of the line in this score. Washington used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Max Scherzer gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 11 runs on 21 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and...
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Now to the plate, Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Nationals, the
first pitch of the at-bat.
Trey Turner.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And right out of the gate, the Mets will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
But this is right at him in right field, as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And here's how the Nats